Do-do-do. Where's my channel? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Subscriptions. Heyo. Check, check. I think this is working. Sweet. Hello, hello. Welcome to my secondary channel. Sweet. Thought it'd be fun to go through some Star Wars minifigures that I got in a recent lot. Go through it live with you guys and get it on my Bricklink. Welcome to my secondary channel. All right. Let me get into it. Working out some kinks here. Alright, sorry about that, if anybody's actually out there watching. I feel like it said I had 3 people, but it's gone down to 1, and I think that might just be me. Is inventorying a word? I actually don't know. Alright. Well, I have Bricklink open. And I have a bunch of Star Wars minifigures that I just want to get inventoried, bagged, do some research, see where they came from. I don't know. It's not super structured, but it's something. Kind of feels like I'm talking to no one, but I guess this is going to be on video playback later, so somebody out there is maybe gonna see this. Where to begin? Where to begin? Push these out of the way. I'm gonna start with this dude, which appears to just be. Is this gonna focus? That's pretty good. How are we doing on crack? So we got ourselves a Jango Fett. Ooh. Does have a very small crack. Huh. Yeah, it's hard to see on that side, and a slightly bigger one on the other. That is too bad. He is in fact Lego. He's missing his jetpack. Not my store. I do have this Jango already in my store. But let's see where he came from. So it appears to be a smiling Jango without any printing on the arms. It's a $30 minifigure. Unfortunately, though, like I said, we are missing his jetpack. And he has some cracks. Which is typically what I do in this situation. Oh, yikes. Is I'll put him to the side because I don't have all the pieces yet. I could either put him to the side or I could inventory his individual parts. Head, helmet, cracked torso, and then the legs, which I don't think have any heel cracks, but doesn't hurt to check. Oh, there is one. It's a pretty beat up Jango Fett. He's been through the ringer apparently. So I might just hold off on him for now. We can get the rest of his parts. Let's jump into this next one. We've got... Oh man, got used to OBS. We've got this creepy Clone Wars Palpatine with a pretty sweet cloth cape pauldron thing. Let's find him. Palpatine. Large eyes. That's one way to put it. Yeah, it's like a $20 minifigure. It's not too bad. We go back to the other view here. Not seeing any cracks. The other side here. Seems to be in pretty solid condition, actually. Everything seems good. Look at this pauldron, get a little better view. Oh, it's 2 parts. Crazy. What's up, George? What's $29.99? The Django or the creepy eyes Palpatine? Look at this thing. Like, I guess that's probably lore accurate, actually, if you think about it. Yikes. But yeah, this dude's in great condition. We can come back here. I think I'll put him on. Throw a little good condition description there. Throw in 1. Hit him for $19.99. Review and add. That's pretty sweet. That's a good fig. How's that bagging? Is that a good sound? That probably sounds terrible. Like I said, this is my first time. Still trying to figure out how this is going to work. Just verifying the good condition description that I already wrote. Cool. Bag this all up. 1 down. I guess 2, but 1 bagged. Alright, this dude's pretty sick looking. Look at that. Oh, I gotta switch the view. Where's my mouse? There it is. Sweet. Alright. It is a Mandalorian. Is this Death Watch? I don't know, but he's got a sweet black hand of Saruman on his face. And he is in decent condition, although I noticed when I picked him up earlier looking at his jetpack. Oh. Dude, I don't know. He's in pretty rough shape, George. It might be a bit heftier price reduction than that. But yeah, this guy's jetpack is broken. So I'll have to find a replacement. He has your... Gosh, getting that in focus is way more difficult than it should be. He has your standard trooper face from... Whatever, so I think... Is it Death Watch? Is that what I'm thinking of? I should know this. No, that's these guys. Yeah, these guys are the Death Watch. Oh, what Mandalorian are these? Somebody in the chat, could you let me know, please? There's got to be somebody out there watching that knows, out of all the thousands of people that I'm sure are watching right now. Oh. Hello. That is the wrong head. I had a feeling. Super Commando. I think. I can verify it's the right helmet. Comes in 2 minifigures. Yeah. So I've got the wrong head. That's a bummer. That always stinks. Honestly, though, for this situation, because I have a broken jetpack, and I'm sure the most valuable parts of this guy are his torso. Yeah, about $5. And, oops. Let's go back. and his helmet, I'm sure, yeah, also $5 or $6. So what I might just do for this guy is what I'll do occasionally in these kinds of situations, and just part out the individual pieces. So add the helmet, $4.99. I mean, it's in great condition. Yeah, I'll say good. Don't oversell it, you know. So we review that and add that to the inventory, and I've got these smaller baggies for stuff like this. Little baggies. Actually, where did chat disappear off to? There it is. So yeah, get the helmet in there, and then the torso. If I flip back to this view here, how are we looking? Actually, probably easier if I took off everything. Some play wear just from moving the arms. There's no cracks in the arms. There's no cracks on the torso that I'm seeing. Yeah, so I think I'll say, if I go all the way back, oops, too far. All right, all the way back to here. I think I'll say light playwear, quantity 1. I'll go with $4.49. I like that. I like that price. Got to stay competitive in this racket. All right, and I'll probably just throw them in the same little baggie here as the helmet, just so I kind of keep them together, because they're related, of course. All right, I'll move these other bits and pieces over by Django. Boom. All right, so that's like 1.5 minifigures. How long have I been going live for? 12 minutes? Oh, that's not a good rate. All right. Hey, George, how does this sound? How does this, like, does everything make sense? Is this even working right now? I'm just going for it. I didn't really prep for this much. It's kind of just an idea that I had, and it was something I needed to do, and I was like, why not just live stream it? I don't know. You can only get better at live streaming by live streaming. So I'm waiting for your response, because there seems to be a significant delay. Let's get to the next minifigure. Well, I'm going to do two at the same time because they're the same. We've got, we've got Double the Dooku. And actually, as far as quality is concerned, speaking of Saruman, they might not be the same. Not seeing anything severe. Oh, no. Cracks everywhere. He has cracks on both sides of his torso. Sick. Thanks, George. I needed that. Alright, please, sir, have better luck. Alright, this guy also seems to have some... This one doesn't have as many cracks. Yeah, that's such a bummer, man. That's the thing with this. You see good stuff in the Double Dookie TM. You see stuff like this in the listing, and then you get all excited. It's never what you wanted it to be. All right. Slightly off center from the camera. Oh, well, I'm doing my best. Maybe I should look at my... There we go. Look at that. That's centered. Beautiful. Probably looks fine on the I need a better camera, I guess. But he has a crack that is really, really hard to focus. You can kind of see it. Anyways. Let's bring these fellas over here. Excuse me. Wow. That's probably not cool. I'm going to lose a viewer for that one. If you even heard it. Dooku. I'm literate, trust me. Okay. Still just an incredible figure. You can see here I actually sold one for $55. Pretty sure that one was cracked too. I don't know what it is. They're black Lego pieces, so I feel like cracks shouldn't be that common. However, I think so. One of them, I can't really do two at once. One of them cracks on both sides of torso. And let me look at these prices. So, yeah, a lot in the 40s, 50s, 60s on the lower end. I probably want to sit around there. The one I did sell that was cracked did sell for $55. So maybe I go. Honestly, they're selling pretty well. I wish one feature in Bricklink would be so nice is if I could see with these prior sales info, if I could see like even just the description of the item that was sold. That would just be so nice, because then I could actually look at this history, because like used is such a broad term with Lego. It could have been cracked, it could have been pristine, but used. And so it's hard to judge, like, did this one here, the $65, did this sell for was this cracked? Like, that'd be good to know. Something sold for, one of these sold for $65 and was cracked. I'd love to know that. Lore accurate cracks in the neckline. That's good stuff. I could sell a headless Dooku. I don't know how well it would do. Okay, back to what I was doing. So, looking at these prices, I think the one with two cracks, I'm going to sell for $56.99. Used, of course. And we'll add that to the inventory. And then the one with just one crack. Oopsies. Wrong button. There we go. Crack on side of, well, I guess I should be more specific. One side of torso. Right. Just get another look at him just to be sure. Should also check the back. Should also make sure that these are actually legit. That's another thing that just is so frustrating, is when you accidentally buy fakes. Lego logos, everything has Lego logos. Cool. Yeah, so. Okay, back to what I was doing. Crack on one side of torso. This one, I'm going to set at $59.99. So, a little bit better. Not perfect, but better. All right, let's get these guys bagged. Bag them up. Where did chat go? There we go. Actually, can I just drop you there? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay. One Dookie. And 2 Dookie. Twice the pride, double the cracks. All right. Next up, let's do some. Let's do a few at the same time because they are quite related to each other. Somewhat. Ah, excuse me. Didn't mean to drop that. Item view. Boom. We have a bunch of sweet Kashyyyk clones. Although, looks like we've got some mismatched legs here, which we can fix. That's easy. Let's do that now. Boom. Boom. You get the right legs, and you get the right legs, I think. Cool. So, if we go to Bricklink, we can find these guys. Kashyyyk with the million Ys. Okay, so one thing I need to be careful of is there are 2 of these scout troopers that are technically different, but basically look exactly the same. So, I assume the one that I have will be the one that came in the same battle pack as the other Kashyyyk troopers. So if I go here, I believe this is the scout trooper I'm dealing with, along with the clone trooper. Looking at their quality, let's take a look here. No cracks there. They are Lego. Always got to check. Okay, no cracks, no cracks. Love that. No cracks on the back. It's the correct head, theoretically. Yep. Cool. Kind of go through and just check all of them real fast. Sorry. Can't be too careful this day and age. Boom. Ooh, this one's got some very, very slight hairline cracks. Yeah. That's a bummer. So this one is kind of separate from the other 2. And they should all... Oh, actually, hold on. These are slightly different. Let me go back to this view. These 2 aren't exactly the same. Oh, actually. That's because oh, these are like all mixed and mashed up. Hold on. What child put these together? Wasn't me. So, what I just realized is these guys are just, they're all mix and mash. Oops, didn't mean to hit my camera setup. So, these guys they all should have the same head, so we can keep heads and torsos together. We're building some Lego. Look at that. This is Benj Builds. So, yeah, these guys. Aha. Yeah. So, these are the scout torsos. They have that little bit of brown on the neck and arms on the torso. It's important to have a very acute attention to detail. Or else you're going to make some people very upset after they've spent a questionable amount of money on a Lego minifigure. Okay, so these guys should all be good to go. So, as I was saying, one of these, I guess now it's one of the Scout Troopers, has a hairline crack? Or was it one of the regular clones? Let me flip back to Bricklink here. So, I think all three of just the normal clones are A-okay, but the one of the Scouts might have some hairline cracks. Yeah, this guy. Poor dude. That's such a bummer. Such a bummer. Okay, so we've got one good condition Scout. We can start with him. So these guys are about $11 on average here, selling used. I might go a little higher. Say good condition. Oops, condition. Condition. All right, I'll go $11.99. Review and add. And then the one with hairline cracks, because, I mean, they are so slight. It's, like, hardly even noticeable, but they are there. I'm going to go just slightly lower with that. Just a bit below the average, so I'll go back, close that tab. Yeah, slightly on the lower end. So I might go $9.99. Hairline cracks on both sides for $9.99. Cool. Cool. Bag this guy up. Alright, and then we have our three Kashyyyk clones. So I think, if I remember, they're all pretty good. Didn't see any cracks on any of these guys. So always got a double, triple, quadruple check. Don't want to sell bad product to my people. Pretty crazy if somebody ordered something as I'm inventorying it. That'd be cool. That would be super cool. You'd totally get a shout out. Because that's worth so much, I'm sure. Okay. These guys average for 12. So mine are in pretty solid condition. I did sell one recently for 10. I don't remember the condition he was in. I think he may have been cracked. Do I still have any in my store? I don't. But I mean, they sell. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. I sold 3 at $13.99. I think I'm gonna go on that end of things. Yeah, especially because I have 3. Like being able to buy it in bulk, kind of, you get a little extra. So these guys are in good condition. Oops, 3. So I'm gonna go on the $14.99. Is that what I said? Second guessing myself. $13.99. Okay. Yeah. I like that. $134.99. Oops, there was a problem. Oh, used. Ba-boom. Cool. Let's get these guys bagged up. What's everybody getting into tonight? I feel like this would be better if I had somebody to actually talk to. The chat moves slow when there's only 2 people watching. All right. Cool. We're moving. Next thing. Let's find the next thing to do. Something cool. Something unique. How about an OG clone from like 2005? It's actually solid condition. Sorry. I'm trying to keep it centered for you, Soppy. It's hard to keep it centered and focused. Like if I get too close, there's like shadows and yeah, I gotta figure this out. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had like a thing that could just like spin them, that I could just plop this on. And I could kind of fold the arms up and it could just be already ready and focused. And as long as I put it in the same spot, we're good to go. Oh, why isn't my chat updating correctly? It's annoying. Huh. Whoa. It's kind of cool. Sorry, George. I'm like just now seeing your messages. They weren't coming through on the OBS side of things. They are coming through on YouTube's. As far as differentiating a hairline crack from a scratch, yeah, the hairline crack is still like, you can tell it's deeper and then it's not as like wide. Like a scratch is gonna be pretty like relatively wide. And then you'll still see plastic in the scratch, whereas a hairline crack, it's like very thin, deep, and it's like you can tell that there's some black, and so you're like seeing inside the torso. But it is very, very, very small. But typically those will, over time in use, like the legs will, as you're like, you know, playing with them and moving the arms and kind of playing with the minifigure, those hairline cracks will turn into like a full crack. Just, yeah, over time. But this guy doesn't have any cracks. He's in good condition. Although he's got like something on his helmet. Cool. Yeah, he's solid. I only read out donation chats. Dude, I've been reading out all of your chats and you haven't donated a penny. That's not true. You have donated a lot. You've donated a Imperial Star Destroyer, so can't really complain. It's actually, for the curious, tour. It's right there. Yeah, I can do like a full Lego room tour. Just turn this thing 360 degrees. That's content. All right. Oh no. Now this thing's not lined up. I've ruined everything. All right, cool. Back to Bricklink. Let's see. Phase 2 clone. Look at all these clones. Look at all these guys. But this guy, no. It's always hard to tell. Is this the right one? I don't know. You tell me. Oh, I guess I could do it that way. Can I like, if I edit this, what if I made another view? Completely Okay. So there are two of these. There's two different types. One has a dotted mouth, which I don't think this one does. Let me find the other one. Let's see. So yeah, there's this one, continuous mouth. Yeah, this is the one that I have, the continuous mouth. This one is less rare. I think it's just who chats more. Wait, stream down? Oh. No sound? What? How did that happen? Yeah, that would do it. You kind of have to add a sound input when you add a new scene. It's kind of an important piece of the OBS pie. My bad. Anyways. This one is a continuous mouth. That's the differentiating factor. And they sell for about $7.42. This guy's in pretty good condition. I have sold some recently, so I've sold two for $7.99. I might do that price. Throw down a good condition. Oh, oops. No, I don't have two. $7.99. Used. Boom. Look at that. We're cruising. Cruising. Kaboom. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. What do we do next? We do have a singular Geonosian clone. Can do this guy. No crack on that side. Oops. Gosh, am I centered? Sorry. I start looking at the fig and then I get lost. And any chance I can zoom on the Bricklink? Oh, yeah. This is a big screen. I probably should. Yeah, I can fix the zoom level for the next time I go back. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. Yeah, pretty solid condition here. Not seeing anything too alarming. Let's find them on Bricklink. So this is a Geonosian. Or Geonosis. There we go. Geonosis. Yeah. Yep. About $10. $9.38. Which is just sweet. Have the right head. Yeah. Good condition. I think I'll do $9.99. Nothing else to say. Boom. $9.99. Used. Add to inventory. Running out of... Oh, my mic. So sorry. Running out of bags. Fill in silence with some singing. Alright. Next thing. Got a couple Darth Vaders. Be kind of interesting. There's 1, 2. There's this guy here. 3. There's some Palpies. Some non-creepy Palpies. What is this clone doing? What is that? What is that face? Here. Let me try this again. What's going on there? Is that even a Lego head? Actually, is that like an old Harry Potter head? That might be. Let me figure it out. Let's see. Because there's some of those, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain the old Harry Potter heads. I'd have to, like, find them. They're, like, doughy. I don't even know if that's even a good description. They're, like, they're weird. It's going to be kind of difficult. Is this one of them? Kind of. Gosh. It's annoying because Harry Potter's sorted by each movie. And so you can't, like, sort it by year. Although, suppose if I do Harry Potter, sort by year released. Look at that. Okay, yeah. I don't know if doughy is the right word, but there's just something off about them. So these are the old yellow ones. So yeah, like, look at that. Like, what's going on there? See, 2004. Yeah, like, what is that? I think it's because they're all Voldemort. They don't have noses. That must be why they look weird. It's the lack of a nose. That's 100% it. It's creepy. I don't like it. It's going to be really difficult to find this figure. There's so many Harry Potter figures. This Voldemort, there's like 4 different versions of basically the same Voldemort, and they are worth a lot of money. Side note. Well, I guess this one in particular. But yeah, they're all very similar but slightly different. Some of them have glow-in-the-dark heads. And they are pretty rare. They also crack really, really easily. The glow-in-the-dark ones specifically. So that's why they're more rare, because they're all broken. Is this even worth going on a side tangent on? I don't even know. I always do this when I'm actually inventorying. Just like, oh, where's this from? That's something I haven't seen. What? I don't want these trophies. Nah, anyways. Whatever. I might look for it later. I might use... There's that Brick Scan app. You can scan stuff and it uses magical AI to find it. It's pretty cool. Alright. Darth Vader. Okay, so we have 3 different Darth Vaders here. Isn't that a Palpatine head? Oh, my bad, bro. I think that might be a Palpatine head. Maybe not. Let's see if I can find it. It's got the old Darth Vader mask, which is just one piece. No crack there. No crack there. It's looking good. He's missing a cape, but I have a million of those. Let's go back here. So Vader. There's 32 Darth Vader minifigures. So there is, okay. There is a tan head. Is that the same? Yeah. Yeah, actually. I think this is the one. Hey, it's a good Darth Vader. Let's look at the head. Okay, yeah, definitely. So you see that. If I go back to this view, you can see if I can get in the camera. Where's the camera? Can this camera focus? Hello? Focus. Focus. Anyways, it is the same head. You can tell too by the scars on the back. Pretty cool. So this is our guy. We are missing a traditional starched fabric cape, which is an easy thing to get. It's annoying though, because I don't like inventorying things that are technically incomplete, but what I might just do is grab one. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm just walking walking over here to my accessories. Alright, let's see. That's Batman cape. That's a spongy, stretchy cape. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. This one's frayed. I don't want to use a frayed one. Picked the wrong bin. Huh. Where's a regular, it's like the most common cape in all of Lego. You'd think I have like 6,000 of them all ready to go. All of the ones I'm finding are Batman capes. I don't like that. Alright, hold on. Give me a moment. Found a few dark brown ones. Gosh, there are so many Batman capes. Stop. Whatever. I'll just have to put them to the side for now. That's too bad. He's such a good Vader. Well, actually, what I could do, there are these other two Vaders. If one of these guys are in bad condition, I'll just steal their cape. Although this guy, no cracks. It's kind of your standard white. Oh. Sorry about that. No cracks. Standard kind of a white head Vader. This other one is also a white head Vader. With no cracks. Their printing's the same. Sometimes there's like slight differences. They don't have arm printing. Their legs are different. Gosh. Actually, their torso printing is different. It's so slight. You can like hardly even tell. If you look very closely, you can see just the tiniest little differences with the voice box. There's like more frills at the bottom of the right one's legs than the left one. It's just the most slight thing. It's kind of crazy. So, but these two are not cracked. They're actually in good condition. So, let's see. There's this one. Is that... I think it's this one. Although, hold on. So wait, is this the right... It's the right head. Let me validate that it's the same. So this is like a $12 one. It's still good. But, oh no, it is starch fabric. Never mind. It kind of looked like in the picture that it was the stretchy, the spongy, whatever one. Okay, cool. So that's one of our Vaders. I'm actually going to put this guy back together a little bit so I don't lose him. Put him over by Django Fett, because we can find him a cape another time. So, yeah, let's say good condition. I have the hardest time spelling condition, apparently. And I'm going to go $12.99. Review and add. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Alright, now this other Vader, I think he has the exact same white head as the last one, so that can be a good starting point to find him. So there are 8 Vaders that have this same head. It's crazy. So this one's got this. Oh, this one does have a spongy cape, and he's got the extra frills. Is this the right one? Do I have the wrong cape on this guy? Do I need a spongy black cape? And then I can harvest his parts for the other one. Actually, most of these seem to have the spongy cape, except for this one, but he doesn't have the frills on the legs. Actually, let me search printed arms. So I don't have printed arms. Okay, never mind. I think it's this one, because he's got the extra little lines. I guess they're not really frills, they're lines. And I think, yeah, he's got starched fabric, no printing on the arms. It's a $10 one. It's pretty good. Oh, hey! I technically already have one in my store. Cool. Well. Good condition. Boom! 2. Actually, I'm going to bump both of them up to $9.99. Submit. Alright. Cool, cool. Bag in the sky, bagging him up, chopping him up. Alright. Take a sip of my apple juice. And we're back. Wow, my bagged items are bleeding into my my cool stuff. Well, one that I really am excited about is this, which is a Mace Windu that I got the non-light up version in a video I made on my main channel a while ago. And this guy is the light up version. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Although it looks blue. Is it blue? Is it shining blue through the purple? It is blue. Hopefully I didn't just blind somebody. That would be unfortunate. I'm so sorry. But it shines blue through the purple, which just kind of looks blue. That's funny. But, unfortunately, if it'll focus, it's kind of hard to tell. Let me use the other view. Let's see. Although that's kind of... you can kind of see it. There's some dents on his head. On the front and the back of his poor head. Looks like somebody chewed him up. Gave him some bites. It's not nice. It's pretty mean, actually. However, let's find our guy. Mace. Light up lightsaber. Check that out, dude. Oh, imagine if he was new. $145. But average sold price is $71. I think with the dents on the head, I might go like $64.99. His lightsaber works. He lights up. Everything else looks great, actually. He's actually in phenomenal condition. It's really just his head has some bite marks. Ugh, it's so frustrating. His cape even is in such good condition. It's not frayed. That's such a bummer. But yeah, I think $64.99 is the way to go. I'll say some bite marks. Sounds more sanitary. Bite marks makes it sound like I actually know what it was and that I was the one who did it. Some dents on head. I'll say on front and back of head. I'll provide pictures. On request. Okay. Boom. $64.99. Actually, let me edit it. I think I could add more. Well, I'll say light up. Feature works. Great condition otherwise. Cool. I like that better. Okay. Add that to inventory. Not much to break down on this guy, actually. I was only going to go for like an hour, so I might do just a couple more. And then call it a night. I think this has been fun. It's been productive. I've inventoried stuff. But that's besides the point. How's this been for everybody out there? Anybody still watching? George, Soph? Anybody still out there? Am I just speaking to the ether? To the endless void? Don't forget to like and share. You could also subscribe. I know you don't hear that a lot, but those are 3 things you can do. Alright, we're going to do this guy because he's a classic. Oh, dearie me. He has a crack. He has a crack on one side of his torso. Yikes, actually. Yeah, it's cracked on both sides. Oh, that's so sad. Wow, actually, he is he is quite beat up. Good night. Torso is beaten substantially. Oh, he even has a wrong hand. You need to have a different hand. Yikes. Wait. That's the wrong head. That should just be an all black head. Oh, that is so disappointing. Oh. Man. Put him over there with put him over there with your father. The lineage. Oh, I should have sent this to Sam. He would have liked this. Well, maybe I'll send it to him after when it's all said and done. Oh, well, we can try Boba Fett again, maybe. But this one's cracked, too. Why? Why does this happen? Hey, look. He actually looks more like his father. Same head. Alright, we've got cracks on both sides. Everything else seems in good order. He's got his little cape thingy. Let's see which Boba Fett this is. I don't want to end on this, though. There's got to be something else. It's It's more exciting. Boba Fett. Is it this one? I think it is this one. It's so hard to tell. He's also missing his rangefinder. Unless it's in there. Oh. Bada bing, we got it. We're not missing anything. We've got it all. Okay. So it is this one. Yeah, that's such a bummer. I already have one in my store. But this one's got cracks on both sides. Why are my fets just so beat up? Get a better look at them. Look at this cloth here. Cloth's fine. Is this actually the right one? Yeah. Yeah. Bummer. Okay, well. Oh, that's so sad. So sad. Well, that's that's such a bummer. I was kind of hoping that I could end on a better note than that. But this was mostly just an experiment. To see how it goes. See if this setup works. I think it worked out pretty well. I don't know. Let me know in the chat or down in the comments after this goes to video on demand or whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.